Peace, queens and kings, guys and goddesses. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful and happy to have you here, kicking it with me, your girl Healer Tiffany, spending time, here on my channel to receive your energy message. I'm going to start with my very spiritual oracle deck here because this deck provides very high vibrational messages, so I want to be able to kind of tap into like this, like the 5D, not just kind of like 3D messages. I want to go a little deeper. So we're going to start with these and see what Spirit has to say for us. Thank you, Spirit, Source Energy. Spirit guides to the absolute highest good. Ashe. My God is Isis. Archangels Michael, Uriel, Gabrielle. Ashe. My guardian angel. Hey, mommy. All the angels, ancestors, and ascended masters, all of that. Absolute highest good. Give us clean, clear messages. Yeah, I got a whole entire spiritual team I'll be calling on. I was going to say legion of them. Okay? I didn't want to say legion because, that's what, in scripture, but in the Bible, that's what the Shaitan, that's what Satan said. He said we are legion. So, just kind of that connotation. Legion just meaning many, though. But, that's what he was referring to. Like, there's many of them, which is true. Which is very true. So, you got to have you a whole deck of an entire spiritual team to protect and guard you as well. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a whole lot of jinn, a whole lot of spirits around here, trying to ease their way on in. Messages for the collective, for the absolute highest good. Ashe. We got illumination, the radiant self. We'll start with these three. So we got illumination, the radiant self. Look how beautiful. Vibrant energy. It says the radiant self and shining soul. It's beautiful. Radiant, glowing, shining, like a light around you, having your light shine about you. And then we have the gathering, community, kinship, and companionship. And then we also have the relics of Lemuria, fragments, memory, and reclaiming. So Lemuria was like a lost land, Let's read about that, actually. The relics of Lemuria, which is page 44. I said there are within these hidden worlds, between the worlds, kept safe the precious remnants of the land of Lemuria, the place where humanity had its inception and where you have had lifetimes, a shapeshifter, mermaid, creature of the air and of the skin. These relics of the lost lands send out their energies into the world. That's what we're talking about. Okay. It says, and we receive them in the moments when we dream of our other lives, when we remember fleetingly who we once were, and when we discover we too have abilities to heal, to hear, to sense, and to communicate deeply with the natural world. So when this card comes to you, take a moment to give thanks to the earth, to soften into the world, to notice the plants and their languages, the birds and their song, the intertwining of all that is, and know that you are a part of the beauty that is all around us. Reconnect and recommit to your own reclaiming of power. Allow the senses to extend and to feel the world in a deeper, more intuitive way. The lost books of Lemuria are written into your DNA, and when you recall, even for a moment, all that you are, its energy is reactivated in this world today. No longer as memory, but as true enduring abilities that once remembered can be reclaimed, reactivated in gentle, inspiring ways. So the illumination is when I remember, I reactivate. So remembering of yourself, remembering of possibly your past lives. It's funny, past lives has been coming up a lot. I mean, for me lately, in general, it's not a new notion to me. But perhaps it's just the certain way that I'm thinking about past lives now where it's hitting me a little more prominently. I was just having a discussion last night with my sweetheart, my baby girl. Well, she a woman, you know what I'm saying? But, and we was talking about past lives and things of that nature. So this topic is something that's coming up, and I really take this card to mean like, when you start to remember, embrace that, you know, allow yourself to, you know, be connected to all that you are, you know, including your past lives on other timelines, on other dimensions, and allowing it to integrate with who you are today, because it is ultimately a part of you, right? And when it comes to past lives, you know, if you haven't completed your soul purpose, mission, or whatever it is that you know, set out to complete in that lifetime, it will appear to you again in your current timeline or lifetime. And once you've made the choice to either, even if it's not completed a mission or a, you know, a connection, whatever that may be, and you decide to no longer be on that journey, you can disconnect your energy from that journey. I truly believe, especially when it comes to connections, and say, I choose not to no longer be on, to continue living in this for a lifetime after lifetime. Okay, and I want to be able to, you know, in another life, come back reincarnated, basically, right? Reincarnated as a new, you know, with a new purpose, okay, or a new mission. So reclaiming fragments, memory, reclaiming parts of yourself. But be careful if you do reclaim parts of yourself, that you are reclaiming what you want to allow to enter into your life, okay? Not just frivolously allowing energy into your world, okay? You are the creator and the maker of your universe. It's the universe, universe, the universe within you, okay? What other messages do you have for us, Spirit? Ashe. What other messages do you have for us? And then I'll pull the tarot out to get some very specifics, right? We also have the gathering here where it says community, kinship, and companionships, perhaps part of reclaiming who you once were in a previous lifetime or past life, and that's now coming up, is a part of a community, a part of a gathering, right? Something more, you know, spiritually embedded in you, to whereas you want to reclaim or remember that. It has something to probably do with, like, and this is a collective reading, with the collective, remembering who you are. Ooh, that's the title. Remember who you are. Oh, this is a past life reading. Oh, wow. All right. Your illuminated self. Look at that. Okay, let's get into it. Any more messages for this past life reading, Spirit? Solitude. This came out in the last reading, Unfoldment with the Divine Masculine. Vigilant, stone people, and also solitude, okay? So taking that time, finding your time to take or have within yourself, that solitude, to reclaim this energy, to remember, to allow that to unfold, to develop, being vigilant in that, standing firm in that. Beautiful. Whoops. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm gonna make some homemade vegetable soup. I went to the store, I bought all natural, like pure vegetables, fresh, you know, like herbs, greens. It's gonna be so good. Carrots, organic potatoes. I bought some bok choy. I got some broth. I mean, it's gonna be so good. Yeah. And I'm gonna make it with some cornbread. So that's gonna be soothing. I said, well, before I get in that kitchen, let me hop on here and do this reading. You know what I'm saying? Show up for you guys. All right. I like my collective style readings because I'm able to free flow. I've created a particular way on how I want to offer my readings on a monthly basis. And so let me share that with you guys. So I will start doing a Divine Masculine thorough reading once a month. a divine feminine thorough reading once a month. Okay, in addition to that, we will do all the zodiac signs, which I have to finish for the month of December. That includes love, spirituality, and career. Okay, I will have my collective energy spreads, will be kind of free flow of what the spirit have to say, or unless I also ask a question. Okay. Then also I have my self-love for the divine feminine series that I will also be doing once a month. Now the collective readings, that will be throughout the month, right? So those will pop up here on my channel often. But the other ones that I mentioned for once a month, you will get those. You can expect those every single month. Full thorough reading in regards to that, okay? Specific messages for the collective for the past life energy, Ashe. Past life energy and specific messages for the collective. Let's get 8 cards. Let's get 6 cards, actually, Spirit, please. 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh, we got 6. All right. So, what energy do we got popping up? So, there's definitely some type of connection, something that you're attached or tethered to that's showing back up in this lifetime for you. Okay, that probably something that's either being reclaimed or finished out or revisited. That was in a previous lifetime or cycle. Okay, if you're not really privy to past lives and all these things, just do your research so that way you can feel comfortable with these type of messages and how they resonate with you and what that may mean for you. All right, so we have an energy, and this is all about you. We have an energy of a forward motion. There's definitely a forward movement of something that needs to either be communicated or cleared out for you, to perhaps bring clarity into your life. And it may have something to do with a very strong bonding connection that you have with someone. Okay. The Magician here is just, I feel like this has a lot to do with the Light Dancer card. Illumination, the radiant self, kind of tapping into your majestic powers, right? Tapping into like your majestic powers of who you really are, or who you are, or who you've been in your past lifetimes, right? Maybe you're just now coming to remember that, working up towards that, or things are coming to you. I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify these messages and see what else Spirit has to say. Tell me about the devil. Tell me about the devil. Yeah, so I definitely told you there was a energy that you were like moving towards or going towards, and that's exactly what this is. And so the devil was the connection card, right? Something or someone that you was tethered to, or a connection or something that needed to be revisited or reclaimed. And the Knight of Cups, this is the energy of emotion or something being expressed that's coming either in or you going forth, but at a very dynamic, rapid rate. Okay, forward motion. So remember how I said definitely there's some motion moving forward and something to be communicated or to receive clarity about also, right? So with the devil, definitely in regards to someone that you have had a connection with. And perhaps this cycle is something that is coming, you know, to the forefront. Tell me more. Look at that. Oh, the way it flew out. Tell me more. So working on balance, establishing a balance with a person, a connection. Yeah, look, also with the gathering here, the sun, restoring harmony, balance, something that needs to be reborn or brought just to the forefront, something with a light being shined upon it. Let me get one more. With the connection from your past life. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This can be, yep, look, Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. This could have been this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. That's too many. Oh, there we go again with that cold air. See this defensive energy. So definitely there's something coming up to the forefront, being brought to the light. That was something that was being blocked off, being blocked from being built upon. And it's showing back up in your life now. This can also just be how you are connected to maybe your person. I'm sorry, your purpose. Or how that may have something to do with other people. To build something, about building something, the gathering, coming together, companionship, community, kinship. It's either a person, a very specific connection, or a person, right, to build, or a community of people, right, to accomplish something, a goal, something in this lifetime. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. I was like, what is that? It's the TV outside. The Seven of Pentacles. See, look, Empress, reborn, working on that. Listen, and I wonder if you, Queen of Cups, something that you are definitely emotionally attached to, because we have the Nine of Cups here too, that is emotionally fulfilling to you. It can be connected to your purpose, your life purpose, and how that may include another person. Are people, as I stated. Like, what is your life purpose, right? What are you in here? What are you here to do, you know, on this earth, on this timeline? Maybe it was something that didn't get completed in a past lifetime, or maybe it's something that's just coming back around that you probably weren't even aware of in a previous lifetime. Maybe you're just now coming to the notion that you've even had a past life. One more for the Seven of Pentacles. Building that up, working on that, and how that suits you. I guess I'll take all of these. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, building up, beginning that, right? Seeing it. King of Pentacles, it coming into a fruition. And then it's like there's some conflict too with understanding. I think it's because like this whole notion is new, very new. So it's kind of like, well, how does this all even work? But there's been some, see, if there's challenges or blockages, like even with that Seven of Wands, of the idea and then it coming into fruition, but those challenges or mental anguish there. And so that's why in the beginning, when I said coming for or moving forward to communicate or receive some type of clarity, because that's that sword energy, you know, working on that. So perhaps with the Seven of Pentacles, allowing that rebirth or that new energy to come in, allowing yourself to see what it is that you are, you know, your purpose is in this life, your life path. What's your life path? Okay, your life path, your soul purpose. Right? Yeah, look at this. Walking away from what no longer was beneficial to you. Or moving away from that, receiving clarity from that. Perhaps that's also what is allowing you, is creating or making space for you to be able to have this rebirth energy, this new beginning, to be able to see whatever it is that you need to see, to be illuminated. You know, this illumination of your higher self, your radiant self, your shining soul, this majestic energy that you have here, that's unfolding. Has a lot to do with your intuition as well, with the High Priestess, honey. Your fulfillment. So majestic, this magician energy, this high priestess energy, right? The light dancer, illumination of the soul. Come into this illumination of like a remembrance of who you are. Remembering who you are, right? Remembering who you are. There's no other way for me to say it. Tell me about the, before I continue, tell me about the Knight of Swords right here. What's this about? Receiving clarity, maybe even with who you are. See, I told you it was motion with the Chariot and the Emperor. Wow. So this is a very powerful message into realizing your power and who you are. And now being able to perhaps fulfill that purpose on this timeline, right? Coming into that, right? That energy of recognizing your majestic abilities, your powers being illuminated, seeing yourself as one who is enlightened, becoming enlightened. Okay, receiving or stepping into your enlightenment in a way that you've never have before. Magician. Yep. And it's changing very suddenly. So I remember I had a call with someone, and she, you know, sometimes when we go through a spiritual awakening, we don't really, things come very rapidly. There's sudden shifts. So you got the Tower with the Magician. These are rapid, intuitive impressions, like sudden changes in your spiritual life, like receiving things or seeing things different that you probably never seen. And that can make a person feel a little like, what the heck, am I losing control here? No, you are just receiving very rapid, intuitive or spiritual impressions or downloads of information, and seeing something very clearly for the first time with all the sword energy, right? Going into to receive that clarity, to see it clearly, right? As it is also being communicated to you from spirit, from source, from the spiritual realm. So maybe perhaps even the gathering with those of like mind, so a connection. If it's a person that you're supposed to spend that, you know, be edified with, or somehow have a connection to, like have a purpose that you guys have together on this lifetime of like a spiritual edification or raising the vibration of the collective or something like that. Are you just a part of that community with the gathering? But there is something that you are connected to that's coming back around to you in this lifetime that is a part of your ultimate like soul purpose, okay? Not even life purpose, soul purpose, okay? And on this life path, what is it that you are experiencing that is making sense for you in that way? Whereas you are seeing that you are rapidly changing spiritually, are coming into yourself. And it may kind of be like, this is different. You know, maybe you've been in solitude, or maybe you're now needing to go in solitude to better understand this powerful energy that is showing up, unfolding, presenting itself to you. You know, your intuitiveness, your majestic abilities. We got again, the Magician and the High Priestess. Very highly spiritual, intuitive, shapeshifters. With the lost land of Lemuria. Yeah, shape-shifting, alchemizing energy in your life first and foremost, but somehow that being connected with either a person or like your tribe of people to be a part of that on this timeline, coming together to like send that high vibrational out into the universe or for the collective. And having clarity of that, allowing yourself first and foremost to see that or understand that, to receive the clarity in that, like perhaps that's what you're going through. And to better understand that, tell us a little bit more about this energy, Spirit, Ashe. What's up with the heightened sense of awareness for the collective? Tell us a little bit more about this heightened sense of awareness for the collective. The heightened sense of awareness for the collective. One more shuffle. Tell us a little bit more. Nurturing. That's that solitude, nurturing yourself, allowing yourself to be nurtured. Roots giving. Look at that. That grounded energy, being connected. Oh, roots giving. Mother Nature, connecting to Mother Nature, allowing Mother Nature to provide to you what it is that you need right now to nurture you on this path, to further allow you to be even more connected to your soul purpose, right? Vibrationally, energetically speaking, right? It's a power. It's like a surge of power, you know, that you receive like from hugging trees, from tapping into nature, and it gives back to you. It provides something for you. It nurtures you. Okay, this is how you can allow this change to come in. Okay, the spirit, this heightened sense of spiritual awakening and heightened sense of spiritual awareness that feels very like surreal, right? It feels kind of like what the fuck, you know, like what the fuck's going on here? It's like, you know, like, am I becoming fucking delusional? Like, you like doubting your own intuition? Like, no. And again, don't allow yourself to be in a situation, like I was saying in the beginning, that you're allowing energy in your life that doesn't resonate with you. People, places, or things. Only allow the energy in your life that resonates with where you are and how you are developing spiritually. You never want to allow any situation, any person, any whatever to doubt your intuition and your spiritual new abilities that you have. With your new abilities coming in here, okay? You never want anything to be a block for that. Your introspection, going inward. Like I told you, solitude, allowing for Mother Earth to nurture you, to give you the guidance that you need on this very beautiful spiritual journey and this path that you're on, unfolding, right? Remembering who you are. Remembering who you are, Ashe. Your spiritual man, your soul purpose. You're coming into a state of remembrance, okay? You are remembering spiritually from like your past life or lives, who it is that you truly are, your purpose, your soul purpose, soul mission here on this planet, on this earth, on this timeline. Tell us more. We got the 4 of materials. So yeah, holding on to that. And it materializing. We got the 4 and the 10 of materials. The 4 of materials is holding on to that, allowing that to blossom. Like not letting that go and allowing it to grow and materialize. As you see here also, this is like a collective energy. They're all coming together for this to grow and to be abundant. This is that community energy again here with the gathering, right? See, they've gathered together and something abundant was born or came in. So it's either a purpose that you have for the collective in that sense. Are you connecting with a tribe, your tribe, some people to accomplish that? There's definitely some type of connection, like I said, because with the devil here, this is not necessarily a bad card, but there's some connection that has to do with this soul path, this purpose here, and it coming forward with the sun and the 9 of Wands, right? Something about how you're emotionally fulfilled, also building, but there was some blockages with that. So also being mindful of who you are allowing in, because if they may not be your people that you're supposed to be building with, or your community of people or your tribe, finding your tribe, finding your people, okay? Connecting to them, or is it one person that you should be connecting with or to do this very powerful spiritual work, or is it a group of people, a tribe that you are to build up a community with, or is it that you're working with someone or perhaps even some people just for the community being the collective, okay, energetically or spiritually speaking? Now this message is not going to be for everybody, because not everybody has the same spiritual purpose or life path. Not everybody has the same mission to be like light workers or light seers. You understand what I'm saying? not everyone is chosen on that path. So if this is your story and if it resonates with where you are today, then it will make sense to say, yeah, this is where I'm at. You know, your pineal gland is what you would want to work on. This is purple flora. I forget. I don't remember. It's fluorite. Purple fluorite. This is a third eye chakra oil, also a crown chakra oil, okay, to help you to see, because that is basically what it is that you're now coming into, right? A spiritual knowing, right? A spiritual sight, that mind's eye, that third eye energy coming in. What other messages do you have for us to close this out for the collective? It's a new journey. It may be a little challenging and or confusing because you probably didn't understand it or know why you was seeing, maybe even hearing things or feeling a different way. Now coming into this very heightened sense of spiritual awareness, right? Perhaps even receiving downloads of information in your dream state or in your awakened state, however that may be. And it's surely a part of your soul purpose, right? And your life path of what it is you're supposed to be doing. So this reading should allow you to dive a little deeper into finding out that for yourself. It's definitely connected to your emotions, how you would feel emotionally fulfilled. So that's a hint for you there, okay? Your passions or whatever it is that you're intended to be doing here is connected to your like very, very growth, expansion, and the flowering. It's connected to your emotions. So think about the things that emotionally fulfill you and how you can be in that in your work, your spiritual work, your spiritual practice, perhaps how you like even offering your time or your energy into certain things. What are those type of things that bring passion to you or bring emotional fulfillment to you? And then you can start kind of toying with that idea of how that is connected to your soul purpose, your mission here on this timeline, okay? All right, and how it brings you in with people to create a community or whatever for this heightened sense of awareness, like your tribe of people where you can get that kind of support you need. Or perhaps you connecting with a particular person in order to be able to bring that and be a part of getting that for the collective. But it's definitely something that is beginning, initiating, the origin, the beginning of something coming into fruition. That's you, the Light Priestess again, galactic wisdom. I told you, cosmic ritual, very galactic wisdom, majestic, right? Tapping into that type of energy for yourself. Let's get one more. And allowing yourself to tap into that. And knowing like this is I'm here for a reason. This is on that path, like direction and purpose and insight. I told you, using your magical tools. It says insight, writing, and star crafting. And taking that path. I told you, look, it says directions, purpose, and changing your purpose. Following your purpose and on that path. Tapping into your tools here, gaining that insight, allowing it to come in, not blocking it, and also being mindful of the people that you're congregating or allowing into your energy to assure that, you know, you're not allowing anything in to also block that, to prevent you from ascending, from your ascension, to only allowing people in that are on that same frequency and vibration. That is very important for you at this time, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, collective. I hope this message resonated. If it did, please like and share, and also subscribe if you haven't already done so. Y'all, I'm about to head to that kitchen and go get started on this. It's cold outside, too, so, some good vegetable soup is going to be good for the soul, honey. All right, I love you all. Thank you for being here with me and supporting my channel. If you would like a personal, that information is beneath the video in the description box. Everything is there, my website for you to shop my oils or for you to book. Booking is via email only. Okay, I love you all. Peace, be well, take care of yourself. All right, and stay safe. Later.